What's going on, guys? Machine here, and I'm here today with a Star Wars The Old Republic beta first impression. For those of you who have not watched my other videos, I actually got the invite earlier this week, and I will just say this much: I've been playing non-stop, barely sleeping for like 3 days straight because of this game. I started to get a bunch of video footage and everything else, start kind of putting videos together, and it's been a while since I beta tested really anything, and I realized, oh yeah, the NDA, which is the non-disclosure agreement, is still in effect, which sucks, because I had some cool videos. But just a heads up, I will be making these videos anyways, and as soon as the NDA gets lifted, I'll throw them on the channel. Now, I'm usually kind of more of a ballsy type of person, and I'd throw them up anyways right now, but I don't feel like getting my channel banned because I've heard about some things about them going after like YouTubers and shutting them down and whatnot. So anyways, without getting into too much detail about the game, I will talk about a few things that hopefully don't violate the NDA, and if it does, oh well. The graphics are amazing. I mean, try and go back to WoW after this. As far as graphics goes, you look like you're literally playing a cartoon. They're definitely better than Rift's graphics, no doubt. And I mean, mind you, this is all still in beta form, too. So I expect even more improvement before release. The whole storyline questing system is amazing. You get a quest in WoW, or in any MMO for that matter, and usually the box pops up and you hurry up and read it, and then, or you're just like me and you don't read it and you just hit accept and then look over to the right hand part of your screen where it tells you how many things you got to kill, and you go out and kill them. This though, the cutscenes are awesome. The voice acting is awesome, and you get wrapped into the storyline. I know in some of my previous videos I was telling people I didn't know, because most of my friends had quit playing WoW and I was kind of playing by myself. Do I go back to playing single player RPGs like a Dragon Age Origins or a Witcher or something? And I feel like I'm getting such a healthy mixture of combination in this game. I'm playing with thousands of people, yet I'm doing my story. And the class storylines are awesome. You get dialogue, or you get video, cinematic dialogue and whatnot for regular quests too. But each class is its own quest line, and you go through the quest line, and it's awesome. You actually really get into your character, and you feel like you're doing something. I can't wait to get back to the quest giver to see the next cutscene. And it's like other BioWare games where you can pick a response. You could be a dick, or you can be cool. You can do stuff that is more light side or more dark side. Even though you pick an Imperial, like I'm Imperial, you pick a side. Your responses still control your force gauge, where you're either more light or more dark. And I guess there's rewards for that down the road depending on what your what faction, or not faction, but more mentality and attitude you've displayed. Have you displayed the more of a dark side mentality or a light side? I've played 3 characters to level 15. I've played a bounty hunter, a Sith warrior, and a smuggler. And then I want to try the Sith Inquisitor. I don't want to go too far in the beta. I see some guys are really high level in the high 30s and whatnot, but you're just spoiling it because all the quests are you're just going to ruin the cinematics. So I don't plan on going that high. But I will say that each class quest line has been amazing, and I went into this game thinking I was going to play a Sith warrior with the Marauder speciality, where you're basically dual wielding lightsabers. But after playing the bounty hunter, I am just so blown away by the class. I think it's awesome. The attack animations in this game are amazing. It's like nothing you've ever played before. You just feel like you're in the battle. And you just have so many different abilities that can do different things. It's not just a standard, okay, well I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna put a bleed in, and then I'm gonna, I'm going to do a armor reduction, debuff, and then you use this strike and that strike. It's all situational. I mean, you might go up against, 4 or 5 mobs at one time and take them on, and you can actually, use different abilities to allow this to happen. The companion system in the game is very cool too. I like it. It allows you to do harder content by yourself. You don't always have to have a group. Also, like in other games that BioWare has made, you actually can gain or lose favor with your companion, which is neat too. So it makes you feel like, you're kind of building relationships within your little mini party too. Trying to think what else I want to bring up. I'm trying so hard not to talk about things I guess I'm not supposed to talk about, which is totally gay, but I'm logged in right now. I'm just kind of glancing over to see if there's anything I wanted to bring up that I thought was really cool. Yeah, I mean, like your companion, you can even control like their armor sets. I mean, it's like a single-player RPG built into the MMO front end. I mean, it's really neat. Sorry, just bear with me here. I'm just kind of looking, seeing if I missed anything I want to talk about. Yeah, I guess you can get to like your first mount, I believe, at 15 or 16, and then like you get, or I'm sorry, no, I think it's in the 20s, and then, which I haven't gotten to yet, and then you can, I guess there's space, combat, quests and whatnot in your mid-teens, so I'm assuming that's when you can get your ship. That is not confirmed 100%. But overall, I mean, I just have to say this game is fucking polished. It's hitting the mark. I mean, I'm saying this game's going to get Game of the Year next year, and it's still 2 months from release. It's in fucking beta. I pre-ordered after playing the beta for 2 days. I mean, the first day I wanted to, and then I didn't get around to it until yesterday. But I'm telling you guys, like, you should check this game out. And it's got more into it to where you don't necessarily have to be a Star Wars fan. I mean, you just have to be able to tolerate the sci-fi genre, which some people can, some people can't. But this game is it's blowing me away. And I mean, I'll show you. Look, I've got fucking Age of Conan. I've got Aeon. I've got Warhammer on. I got a CD wallet full of shit. I got Warhammer Online. I've been WoW player. I mean, I played EQ, EQ2, Dark Age of Camelot, Star Wars Galaxy. I've played them all. Most of the ones that I first mentioned, like Warhammer Online, Age of Conan, Aeon, and Jesus, there's probably like 10 more off the top of my, that I've played. I played for maybe like a couple weeks or maybe a month, and I didn't even like it at first. It's just because other friends were getting the games, that I picked it up. But I'm telling you, this is different. This has the BioWare, the expected, BioWare seal of greatness on it. I mean, they're definitely not letting down on any angle. You just, from the second you log in and start running around in this game, you're just immersed into the world, into your character. The combat is amazing. It's better than any game combat I've ever seen. Some current concerns I do have, though, just seeing how things kind of are working. I am curious, how group dungeons are going to be, how raiding is going to be. I haven't PvP'd yet, so I really can't comment on that. I haven't run across any bugs at all in the game. Everything seems to be working as intended. God, I know there's more I want to talk about, and I know there's more that I know I want to talk about, and I can't. And more importantly, I have videos I want to show you guys, and I can't. So it fucking sucks. But I just wanted to give you guys my opinion on it. I posted up a video. It was my vlog, but it actually was entitled "Food and SWTOR," and I got like 40 some views within like the first couple hours or first day or whatever. And so I know people are definitely scouring out there looking for information. They want to see it. Then I had a troll said that he didn't give a fuck about my sandwich that I was making. Well, I did, and it was delicious, just saying. But I'm going to keep talking about my experience, at least without, violating the NDA and putting it out there. I mean, I've only talked about things that are already, you can go find anywhere. I just haven't gone into super detail in those areas. I'm more or less just giving you opinion. Like, for instance, with the companions, I think it's cool. Like, that's not violating NDA that I think it's cool. And they already talk about it on the regular forums and other websites that there are companions. So you see, like, I'm basically just going to, say, like, if someone has a question, for instance, ask it in the comment section, and I can't violate NDA, but I can say, like, yes, this sucks, or yes, or no, it doesn't suck. It's awesome, for instance, or I can comment on my experience in it without giving up too much detail. So I just wanted to give you guys, my first impression of the game. Like I said, just to recap, I think it's fucking awesome. The graphics are fucking awesome. Pre-order it. I mean, you won't, you definitely won't be dissatisfied unless you hate Star Wars or you're one of those people that are impossible to please. Because there's always those guys out there. You can make the most perfect game in the world and someone's going to be like, oh, it fucking sucked. But, no, this game is fucking sweet. And it's sweet to the point where even if I didn't know anyone playing it, even though it's not the case, but if I knew no one playing the game, I'd still be playing this game. So now, more or less for me, the argument is, do I play Sith Warrior or Bounty Hunter? I'm going to be playing both, but obviously one of them I'm going to want to take to endgame first and concentrate on. So I got to figure out which one that's going to be. Well, guys, I'm signing out for now. Be prepared for more beta impressions. And like I said, as the NDA starts getting a little less strict and starts coming out, or dropping off, I'll be able to give even more details. And in the meantime, I'm getting video footage, and the day the NDA is lifted, you're going to see a shit ton of Star Wars videos go up on my channel. So if you're not a subscriber, you might want to stay tuned. And if you're a subscriber, you're definitely going to want to stay tuned. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for hearing me out. Like I said, if you have any questions, throw them in the comment section. We'll go from there. All right, y'all. Peace.